Good morning all. It's a bit warmer today, luckily, so we're outside doing a little test. We've got Wendy here, who is going to try the Tyre Glider. Now, one of our friends had a puncture the other day. He had a Tyre Glider. The only thing he didn't have is any knowledge of how to use it. So he had to resort to the old-fashioned tyre levers. So today, I thought we'd get Wendy having a practice. Now, I think, Wendy, you would say you're pretty weak-wristed?
Yeah, I've broken both my wrists in the last 5 years, so I've not got a lot of strength in my wrists, which is why I really struggle with putting tyres on and off and have to use my husband to come and get me.
Yeah, or me if I'm with
or
you.
you.
So the tyre we're working on, it's a Schwalbe Marathon Plus, which we all know is quite a toughie, and we're on a giant SR2 wheel. So what we'll do this in real time, and I'll show you what to do, Wendy, hopefully. So if you push your tyre over to get yourself a little bit of that's it, break the bead away.
Did you want to explain what a bead is for the idiots like me?
Yeah, well, it's the thick piece of the tyre that slots into the wheel. So, yeah, so you're looking to get plenty of underneath, yeah? So you twist round.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure everybody can see that. So Wendy has put the tab here underneath the bead of the tyre. Okay?
Yeah.
And now you're going to push.
Oh. Yeah, that's come off. Yay! Woo!
Well done. That's good. So that was easy enough. Now, any tips there for anybody that's not done this before?
You've probably got to use more strength than you think to lever back to get the bead showing.
Yeah.
And you know, as you suggested, was to tease it around a bit first as well.
Yeah. So if you can't get it under the bead, push a bit more of the bead away.
Yeah.
And I think
use more strength than you realise.
I think the fact that you've got gloves on is a good idea as well.
Definitely, yes. You can't. It hurts your hands. When I first tried to have a practice, I couldn't do it at all without gloves on.
Yeah.
So,
I should say that so we didn't waste your time, I did give Wendy a quick practice run to make sure she got it okay. But you did get it okay. So what we're going to do now is put it back on. Now I've found that starting just before the valve, so in other words you end just before the valve, works well.
Right.
And the reason for that is that the bead of the tyre needs to push down inside the wheel to give it some slack. It can't do that where the valve is, but it can do it down here.
Oh, right, yes.
Right, but just there is a good place to start. So what you're doing, you've got the groove.
Get in the groove.
Get in the groove. Pop it onto your wheel.
Oh, crumbs. Come on, Wendy. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
Just bear in mind, Wendy, a 9-year-old girl did this.
I think I expect it to click or something.
Yeah,
and you know, it just goes on.
You're overthinking it probably. It's so simple. Right,
okay.
So pushing round.
Oh, it's not going on.
It's chasing off the other side. So keep pushing. Just hold the tyre. That's it. Keep going.
It's better. Yeah.
Yeah. If it chases off the other side, just hold it down on the ground, and it would stop it. Keep going. That's it. Now bear in mind you've got no lubricant on this. You could make it easier with a bit of lubricant, but let's imagine you're out on the road and you haven't got any. Okay, so now because it's tight, leave the tyre glider where it is, go to the other side opposite the tyre glider, the wheel, and push your tyre into the groove on this opposite side. So
take it out.
No, leave the tyre glider.
Yeah.
Go right to the opposite side.
Yeah.
And then push your tyre together so it goes inside the groove.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, turn your wheel so the tyre glider's at the bottom.
Right.
Right. So now push this together. Okay. So that's now going to go inside that inside the tyre. Me saying groove probably isn't the right terminology. Right, now try again.
Yeah, seemed to make a better noise then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
And there you go.
There we go.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Easy.
It is really easy. It's
So
just, you know, I don't do it very often, so
Well,
I'm
no.
not very good at it. So.
Well, hopefully you won't do it very often.
Now,
Now,
it is good, yeah.
I think you'll say that's the first time you've managed to do that.
It is.
Yeah.
It definitely is, yeah.
Right, so what's your verdict?
Yeah, it's really good. You need to practice though. I would definitely recommend doing 5 or 6 practice goes so you really feel confident.
Yeah.
So when you are out on the road, it's second nature.
Yeah.
And then when that 25-year-old Castelli rider is stuck on the side of the road, we can go and help him and feel very smug about it because it was really much easier than anything I had tried before.
Yeah.
I did notice just on the last bit it was worth sort of pulling it back and taking a run at it.
Yeah, that's good.
To really sort of push it round.
Yeah.
But you know that's just me learning how to use the tool as much as anything for my ability range. But yeah, for somebody with broken wrist to have done that, I'm feeling very proud of myself.
Good. I just hope you don't have to do it for real.
Yes, so do I. Thank you, Roy, for your patience.
You're welcome. And it means that Terry can stay and have his game of golf without being called away. Maybe.
Hopefully. if it's cold, he's still coming out.
So there you go. That was a real time test there. And I know Wendy was a little bit concerned about doing that because she didn't think it would be as easy as it is. And I think, as you saw, she was probably overthinking it. It's such an easy tool. I did have a very good video from a decathlon mechanic who showed how he could fit a really tight tyre onto a tri-band wheel to prove that it could be done totally by hand without using any tools, and it was impressive. But as I said to him, you know, he had such a big workout on his thumbs, and of course he was a young, strong guy, but even so, with a Tyre Glider, what was a 3-4 minute job would have taken him probably 30 seconds. So, you know, why make life difficult? So there you go, quick rundown of Wendy fitting the Tyre Glider. I hope you enjoyed that. We're now off for a ride.